So in this video, we are going to learn how to share Zoom recording on Slack. Let's say you're using Zoom to conduct meeting with your team members or with your clients, and you're recording these meetings as well. Now by the end of each and every meeting, you want to share the recordings of the meeting with your team members on your Slack channel. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a recording will be completed on our Zoom meeting, automatically with the same details, with all the recording clips like the meeting name and the video ID, the recording clip ID, all the details will be shared as a message on our Slack channel. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Zoom account. Now I want that whenever a meeting is recorded and completed in my Zoom account, I want to basically send a message with the same meeting recording link on my Slack channel, so that the team members who were in the meeting and who are not even in the meeting, they can have the access for that meeting recording. Now to do this, we have to connect our Zoom account with Slack. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform for this connection. So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. Click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as Zoom to Slack. And after that, just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, you can see we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect in the triggers tab, so that whenever a meeting recording is completed and completely processed in our Zoom account, automatically the details of that meeting recording with the links of the file should be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger. Then after that, using the same Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the meeting recording details with the download link or the play link as a message on our Slack channel. So let's see how it is done. Here in our trigger window in Choose App, search for Zoom and select Zoom Triggers. After selecting Zoom in the Triggers tab, in the trigger event from this drop-down, select the trigger event as Configure Webhook. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter an app secret token over here. Now you must be thinking how you will get this app secret token. So to get it, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. And in this help text below, you can see there is a Learn More button. Just click on it and it will take you to a page on our forum. At this page, you will get a step-by-step guide that how you can connect your Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, first we have to create an app on Zoom App Marketplace. And after creating that app, we have to enter the secret token of that app over here. So let me show you the step-by-step process. First, we'll go to a Zoom account and from the left sidebar, we'll scroll down, come to this Advanced section. And under Advanced, we'll go to this App Marketplace button. After clicking on App Marketplace, here you can see the Zoom App Marketplace will open in front of us. On the right top corner, you can see its Develop option. Just hover on it and then click on Build App. After clicking on Build App, just select the app type as General App and click on Create. And as you click on Create, the app is created over here. Let me just rename this app as, for example, Zoom to Slack. You can give any other name of your choice. After naming our app, we will just scroll down and here it is asking us auth redirect URL. Now we'll go to the same page on our forum over here, and at this page you will get a callback URL, a redirect URL. We just have to copy the same URL from here and then we have to paste the same URL in auth redirect URL over here. After pasting the auth redirect URL, just click on Continue and then here you can see that the secret token is generated. Using this secret token, we are going to connect this app with Pabbly Connect. Just copy the secret token from here, go to Pabbly Connect workflow and paste it over here. And after pasting the secret token, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see the Zoom app which we have created is now connected with Pabbly Connect. And after making the connection, Pabbly Connect has given us a webhook URL. Now what we have to do, we have to basically copy this webhook URL from here And we have to basically configure the app which we have created in such a way that whenever a meeting recording is completed in our Zoom account, it should send the details of that same recording to Pabbly Connect. Now to do this, we will scroll down and here under general features, you can see this option of event subscription. Just turn it on and after that click on this add new event subscription. Then here in choose the method, we have to select the method as webhook. In subscription name, you can basically give any name of your choice. I'll name it as Slack. Then just click on this add event button and after clicking on add event, this window will appear in front of us. Here we have to go to the recording section and select this option of all recordings have completed over here. Click on done. After selecting this event, it is asking us for the event notification endpoint URL. And here we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. We will just copy the webhook from here and then paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, just click on save and after clicking on save, we'll move and continue. Now successfully we have created the app on the Zoom app marketplace and configured the app to send the meeting recordings to Pabbly Connect webhook URL. Now we have to add this app in our Zoom account. For that, we'll come to this last page over here by clicking on this continue button and click on this add app now. As we click on add app now, this pop-up will open, this new tab will open and here we just have to select allow and click on this allow button over here. After clicking on allow, this app is now added in our Zoom account. So we have successfully created an app on Zoom app marketplace, configured the app to send the meeting recordings once it is completed to Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL and also added this app in our Zoom account. Now here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see what we have to do. We just have to click on this save and send test request button. As we click on save and send test request, you can see it has now changed to waiting for response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new meeting recording from our Zoom account. So what we are going to do, I'll just start a meeting on my Zoom account and we are going to record that meeting over here. Let's go to the meeting section. Then after that, we'll scroll down. Let's say I have this meeting. Let me just click on start. Let me join the meeting from browser. And after joining this meeting, we'll just start recording this meeting for a while. Let's say we'll just record the meeting for 10 to 20 seconds just for an example. Let me join the meeting by audio. And then let me just start with the recording process. Let's click on record, record to the cloud. So just now what we have done, we have basically started recording a meeting.
Is being recorded.
And the meeting recording has started. Now, after starting the meeting recording, you can just conduct the complete Zoom meeting. You can just record this complete meeting over here. And once it is done, what you can do, you can basically close the recording. So this meeting was on mute right now. Let me just unmute it. So right now, we are going to set up an automation using Pabbly Connect between Zoom and Slack. And in this automation, as a meeting will be recorded in Zoom account, automatically the details of that same meeting recording will be sent as a message on our Slack channel. So just now I made some audio recordings on this meeting. Now let's end this meeting over here. Click on end meeting for all and the meeting is completed. Now we'll go to Pabbly Connect workflow and here you can see within few seconds, we are going to get the response of the meeting recording which we have just now done of the same meeting which is completed. So in our Zoom account, you will see if we go to the recording section, recording and transcriptions, here you can see that the same meeting recording will be available. So here this recording is in processing right now. Once this processing is completed, the same meeting details will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So let's wait for a few seconds over here. And the recording response is received. So as you can see in our Pabbly Connect workflow, within some time, we have received the response. And the time it is going to take to capture the response is basically the time Zoom will take to process this meeting over here. Once the processing is done, the meeting details will be received. So here you can see that in this response, we have received the details of the meeting and the recording. We have the name of the meeting over here. We have the time zone. Then we can see we have the start date and time of the meeting in UTC time zone. Now after that, here you can see we have the share URL of this exact same meeting. Then we have the meeting status as completed over here, recording status as completed. We'll scroll down further. Here you can see this is the play URL. I'll just copy this link, paste it in a new tab, and you will see the same meeting recording will open in front of us. Let me just play this meeting recording once. Let me just unmute it. So right now, we are going to set up an automation. And yes, here you can see that we have the same meetings recording which we have recorded just now. So this means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the meeting recording in our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to basically send the details of this meeting recording, like the meeting name, meeting start date and time, end date and time, and the recording URL on our Slack channel as a message. Now to do this, what we have to do, we'll scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose App, we'll just search for Slack and select it. After selecting Slack, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send Channel Message. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Connect with Slack button. Now here while making the connection, it is asking us for the token, that what type of connection we want to set up with Slack. And here we have two options. Either we can set up a user-based token or a bot-based token. So I'm going to select the token as user over here. If you want to know the difference between a user-based connection and a bot-based connection, here in the help text, you can see this Learn More button. Just click on it and it will take you to another page on our forum where you can see that what is the actual difference between a user-based and a bot-based connection of Slack and Pabbly Connect. So we are using the token type as user. Let's click on save. As we click on save here, you can see this pop-up window will appear. We just have to scroll down and then click on this allow button over here. And as we click on allow, you can see our Slack account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the channel ID. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the channels which I have created in my Slack account. Out of all of this, the channel on which I want to send the messages is named as Zoom Meeting Recording. So here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, I'll just search for the same channel over here, Zoom Meeting Recording, and select it. After selecting the channel, it is asking us for the message, that what is the actual message we want to send over here. So I want my message to be, hello team. And here in this message, I want to start as hello team. We have just now completed and I want to mention the name of the meeting over here, the name of the Zoom meeting whose recording we are sharing. So we have received the details of the meeting over here from Zoom in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses, we want to add the response of the meeting name over here. Now to add the details or responses from the trigger step to this Slack action step, what we have to do, we are going to use a process of mapping. Just click on this field of message over here, and wherever you want to add the data, just click here. And here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a meeting recording which we have received from Zoom. Out of all of these responses, select the response which we want to add, like I want to add a meeting name. So I'll be adding or mapping the meeting name over here. So the message is, hello team, we have just now completed our personal finance and investment strategy meeting. Now after this, I want my message to be, here is the meeting recording. So this is the kind of message. I want to mention the name of the meeting and the meeting recording link. So what I'm going to do from the drop down from Zoom responses, we are basically going to share the link of the meeting recording. So I will be sharing the recording share URL over here. I'll be mapping the share URL over here. In this way, this is just a short message which we are going to send on a Slack channel to our team members with the meeting name and the recording link. Now in this message, if you want to mention some other details like the start date and time of the meeting and anything else other than this, you can just basically map those details or create any message of your choice. You are completely free to create any message which you want to send on your Slack channel with the meeting recording details, and you just have to map the details which you want to add in this message. After creating this simple message, it is asking us image URL and image alt text. So using the same action, if you want, you can send some images on your Slack channel as well. But right now, we don't want to send any kind of images using this action or using this automation on our Slack channel. So we can just ignore these fields for now. Then it is asking us for the bot name and bot icon. So if you have created a bot-based connection between Slack and Pabbly Connect, in that case, what you can do, you can just enter the name of the bot who is going to share the message on the Slack channel. And also you can add any image as the bot icon over here as well. You just have to enter the image URL over here in bot icon link and enter the name of the bot which is going to share the messages on your Slack channel. But right now, because we have created a user-based connection, you can just ignore these fields for now. Then it is asking us auto expand link. We have selected true. Link username and channel name, we have selected this true as well. Reply broadcast, we have selected false, and thread message ID. So if you are replying to any existing Slack message using this action, then you have to enter the thread message ID. But right now, we are basically going to enter or send some fresh messages. So you can just ignore this field. So after selecting your Slack channel and creating the message of your choice and mapping all the details related to meeting recording which you want to send, we will just scroll down and click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created is now sent on this particular Slack channel. So let's check it. So we'll just go to our Slack channel, and yes, here you can see that on our Slack channel, we have received a message just now. The message is, "Hello team, we have just now completed our personal finance and investment strategy meeting. Here is the meeting recording." And we have the link of the meeting recording. If we click on this link over here, the same meetings recording will open in front of us in a new tab. So this means the automation between Zoom and Slack which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now, after setting up this automation, we just have to test this automation workflow once. For that, what we are going to do, I'll just go to my Zoom account and I'm going to start some other meeting over here. And we are going to record the meeting. And as the meeting recording is completed, we are going to see whether we automatically get the recording link or not. So I have this meeting named as Fitness Workshop. Let me just click on the Start button. And after clicking on Start, I'll just launch the meeting in my browser itself. After coming to this meeting, let me just start recording this meeting over here. First, let me join this recording using my system audio, join audio by computer, and then we'll just start the recording process. Let me just record some audio over here.
This meeting is being recorded.
So right now we are testing the automation which we have created using Pabbly Connect between Zoom and Slack. So I just made a quick 5-second recording over here. Let me just stop the recording, or let me just end this meeting right now. So the meeting is ended. Now after finishing this meeting, as the meeting ends, we will see within some time, automatically a message will be sent on our Slack channel with that particular meeting's recording. So we just have to wait for some time over here. And yes, here you can see that just now we have received a message on our Slack channel. The message is, "Hello team, we have just now completed our fitness workshop meeting." And here is the meeting recording. And this is a link of the same meeting recording which we have done over here just now a few minutes ago. So as you can see, this automation is working perfectly fine, and we have tested this automation in real time. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you'll get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.